Alright guys, welcome to vlog number 1. Let me turn my flashlight on because it's a little dark out here. It's kind of chilly, so I'm going to try to do this fast but give you enough information for the first vlog. And then on the second vlog, we're going to talk about our pot farming. So first, I'm going to go over where my land is, and I'm going to show you basically like the plot that we use for it. So it starts all the way down here. If you can't tell, it's like right here is where it starts. You can see the little bugs in it, and then it goes all the way up, which you can't see that far. And of course there's wood chips in it. Those were from my show chickens. We use that as manure and their poop. There's a few weeds in it because we haven't touched it yet this year. So I'll have to come out here one day and shovel those weeds out. Of course, in my vlog, I only talked about like certain types of farming, but right now I don't have my hydroponics farming set up, so I can't really show you that. I'm sorry, there's bugs all over me. So basically, in the first thing, I'm just going to show you our basic setup, and then I'm going to go over some of the tools that we use. So that's that. Basically, our cows come in and they step on it and till it up sometimes, but we have to do it ourselves most of the time. This is the dog kennel. We use the poop from there sometimes too. It just depends. That's our cattle trailer, which we take all of our animals to the vet in, and we'll shovel the poop out of there and put it into our garden. This is our handy dandy tractor thing. I know you can't really see it because it's dark outside, but I have to do this late. Of course, this is not the thing on the back that we want. This is the shredder, but we use that to shred the grass in the back of the pasture. And then our tiller's behind our barn type thing that we have. And then so we'll hook the tiller up, we'll take the tractor wherever we want, we'll go and we'll till up the soil like over there. This is a stack of buckets that we did use for our pot farming, which I will go into more detail later. There's some more wood chips over from my chickens. This is basically a just pot full of water. This is a molasses tub that we use all the time, but as you can see, there's like little holes in it because that's for the water to drain. But I don't remember what we planted in this one. The water is like nutrient rich, but it's murky, so like you can see the algae sitting on top. It's not good for the plants. Here's our pot farming setup. This is just some dirt with some jalapeno plants in it. In this one we had cucumbers, but we cleared it all out because our cucumbers died. Tomato cages, we just have random things lying around. These were our bell peppers, but they sort of died too. Our dill. And then of course, I'm going to show you my chickens because they're my prized possession because I love them. Anyways. My chicken coop is basically my main source of manure for my farming. I can't really show you any of my chickens because they're all asleep, so I don't want to wake them up. But that's my pasture. I know you can't really see it because it's dark. It's my pasture. Basically, we'll go out there, we'll find a good spot of land to plot for our farming, and then like you can't really tell, but there's a barn over there. Like there's an outline of a barn, I guess. So we'll go in the barn, we'll break up some poo from the cattle, and we'll use that. We have a lot of things here that are available to us, but like I said, I don't have my hydroponics farming stuff set up. But basically we would have this big wooden setup, and it would have these little strings attached to the top of it, and from the top of it we would have these little plastic things set up. And we only did tomatoes these past few years because we didn't know how it was going to turn out. but we did tomatoes, and so I don't know if you can see it in this tub, but I can pick some of it out. We would use this stuff. It's like a alternative to soil. It's basically just a bunch of little white beads that contain moisture really well. And so we would use that, and then like, if you can't see, I have like these little hoses right here that we would hook up, and they would run from here to here, and they would be hooked to the bucket to supply water, and that's the bucket that we would use to hold the water, and we would add like extra nutrients. I don't remember where they're from, but we would add extra nutrients to the water so they would have more nutrients and they'd be like a riper vegetable, I guess, almost. And then this is our side-by-side, which we use to literally do everything around here. This is a good source of water right here. It's basically like rainwater, and as you can see, it's like green, but it's probably not the best nutrients other than at our trough. But I'm not going to walk back out there because it is literally so dark that I am sitting on a log right now trying to tell you about this after I just stopped walking. So basically with hydroponics, you need a nutrient-rich soil alternative such as sand or clay and some water with nutrients. We would order these like little pellets for our nutrients, and basically we would just basically we would use the nutrients as like a extra added nutrient for our crop, because without that nutrient our crop would probably not be as tasty as we have it. Oh, look at the little frog in the log. Oh, sorry buddy. Hold on one second, I'll get him out in just a second. Oh, he's a cute little thing. Oh, actually he just got out, sorry. So we would use that, and we'd set it up just right for it to be perfect. As I said, I'm going to talk about pot farming in the next one, but there's a trailer over there too with all of our junk on it that we would use sometimes to haul manure from place to place because we have a lot of it. So in hydroponics, like I said, you need a nutrient-rich soil alternative. You need water. We would add those nutrients to our stuff. And then we would have that bucket that I showed you a while ago. We would have like a setup to where the bucket was on a timer, so it would water the plants every like 2.5 hours, just so they would get enough water, maybe. Actually, I think it was 5 hours. So we would stir up a bunch of water from our trough that's over there, but I'm not going to walk over there because it's too dark. And we would add the nutrients to it, and then we would put them in that bucket that I showed you, that black bucket with the green thing in it, which was the filter, to filter out any of the algae, because you don't want algae in there, but the water from the trough does come with good nutrients. So we would do that, and then we would go on about our business, come back the next day. Now, in tomato farming, you have to watch out for those little worms, which we